It's all a matter of mind over munch.
And cut. Awesome, that's a wrap.
Whew! I am so ready to get going on the Halloween festivities.
What are you guys doing for Halloween?
You know, staying up late, watching movies, eating candy. You know what I'd love? A dirt cup. Do you remember those?
Dirt cup, I'm not sure I do.
It's a delicious little bowl of chocolate pudding and cookie crumbs and gummy worms. It's so good.
We should do that for an episode.
I wish. We've already shot all of our Halloween content for the year. Maybe next year. Whoa! What the heck?
Hey, long time no see.
Scully, what's going on? What are you doing here?
Well, you know I only come around on Halloween, and I just so happened to overhear you talking about delicious dirt cups earlier.
You like dirt cups?
I love them, and to be honest, I just couldn't wait another year to have one, so I decided to wake your spirit for one night only to make me a dirt cup.
Okay, but I'll be able to go back into my body, right?
Only if you can make me the most delicious dirt cup of all time, from scratch. Just kidding, of course you will. I just thought this would be a fun time for us to hang out.
Okay, let's get into the kitchen. All right, so this dirt cup is homemade and does not use processed ingredients. It's not intended to be low fat or healthy, but simply delicious and unprocessed. Let's start with the pudding. This pudding is so delicious and does not require cornstarch, which was hard to find in a good pudding recipe. In one bowl, whisk together flour, sugar, cocoa powder, and salt. Heads up, a 1-for-1 gluten-free flour substitute will work for this recipe. Add in milk, followed by egg yolks one at a time, whisking after each. Set that mixture aside. In a saucepan, add the rest of your milk and bring that to a simmer. Then remove it from the heat and slowly add your warm milk to the chocolate mixture. You don't want to scramble the eggs, so whisk continuously and pour slowly. Have someone help if you have another set of hands available. That mixture goes back into the saucepan and overheat, whisking continuously until the pudding thickens and leaves a trail as you whisk. This takes 2 to 3 minutes. Then remove from the heat, add in some chopped chocolate, milk, dark or white, whatever your heart desires, as well as vanilla extract. Stir that until smooth. Then you can portion it into your containers to cool. It is delicious chilled or at room temperature, and it will thicken as it chills. It's creamy, chocolatey, and silky smooth. I recommend making a second batch to eat just plain because it is that good.
Wow, that was a simple pudding recipe, and it looks great.
Yep, now onto the cookie crumble. We are going to be making homemade chocolate sandwich cookies, Oreos, but you could also use the recipe from last year's Halloween episode where we made low-carb Oreos. In a bowl, cream together softened butter, sugar, and salt until light and fluffy. Add in eggs and beat well to incorporate. Sift in flour, cocoa powder, and baking soda. I used a sifter, but a sieve works just fine. You don't want any clumps. Beat well to combine. Turn out the dough and mold it into a flat square or circle, and then wrap it in plastic and chill for an hour or so it's firmer to work with. Remove the dough, and I recommend working with only a quarter of it at a time so that it stays chilled. Roll it out. Between parchment works best for me. Aim for less than a 1/4 inch thick if you can, and then cut out your circles using a cookie cutter or the end of a narrow glass. Add those dough circles onto a sheet of parchment and bake until firm, cooling completely on a cooling rack. Once they're cooled, you can assemble with cream for a completed Oreo. I did include the full recipe, all of these recipes in the description, but for the dirt cup, I only pulsed up the cookies until ground. But don't overdo it, a few bigger chunks adds to that organic feel. These are like a crisp, cakey brownie cookie, and they are delicious as assembled Oreos. But I love cookie dust. This dirt is just perfect for both the aesthetics and the taste of my cup of dirt.
I could just eat these as is right now.
Sorry, Scully, you're gonna have to wait. We have one more component, the gummy worms. To get the bright colors, I went with JELL-O. You could do a gelatin and juice mixture for a cleaner worm, but you won't get the fun Halloween colors, and most of the time, I find the natural dye just doesn't cut it. You do you. Combine JELL-O and gelatin packets with cold water in a saucepan. Let that sit at room temperature for 5 to 10 minutes until thickened. Then heat it over medium-low, whisking continuously until the sugar is dissolved. Add to a measuring cup or container, and then distribute into your molds. I got these worm molds on Amazon, and I found a little syringe to be helpful for distribution. If you want to do 2 colors, make sure you do 1 at a time because the JELL-O will start to set. Get those into the fridge and they don't take long. In about 15 minutes, you've got gummy worms that you can remove and enjoy or assemble into your dirt cup. These are essentially extra gummy pieces of JELL-O. We didn't want JELL-O worms, we wanted gummy worms. And the extra gelatin does just that. They're sturdy and delicious, and they're not sticky either.
These look better than the ones you buy at the store.
When do you buy gummy worms at the store?
Whenever I go to the movies, I buy them first and then I sneak them in.
Now the only thing left to do is put it all together.
Oh yeah!
The creamy chocolate pudding with the crunchy cookie dirt is delightful, and the fruity worms add a nice contrast in taste and texture. We get creamy, crunchy, and gummy textures in one delicious dessert that is so fun to make, fun to look at, and fun to eat.
This is the best dirt cup I've ever had in my life!
Thank you! It's so good! It's the perfect Halloween treat.
I can't wait to see what you come up with next year. All right, it's time to send you back.
Wait, I have to address the viewers. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for new fun videos every single week. Thank you so much for being here. Have a safe and fun Halloween. And remember, it's all a matter of mind over Munch.
What did you say?
Nothing.